Good morning. I'm the Reverend Steve Page from St. Patrick's Anglican Church, and you're listening to the Daily Devotional Moment sponsored by the Hudson Bay Ministerial Association. This month I'm drawing our images of Christian faith and spirituality from the wonderful and sometimes weird world of sports. And today we're going to be talking hockey again. Now, do you remember Bill Mosenko? He was a little before my time. He played in the NHL back in the 50s. Not for the Canucks or any of the Canadian teams, but for the Chicago Blackhawks. And one night in 1952, he scored the fastest 3 goals in NHL history, a hat trick. Now, Mosenko was a pretty good goal-scoring forward for the Chicago Blackhawks that year. He netted 28 goals, and entering the season's final game, he was hoping to reach the 30-goal plateau. Now, Chicago's last game of the year was in Madison Square Garden against the New York Rangers. And neither the Rangers nor the Blackhawks were headed to the playoffs that year, so New York decided to give a rookie goalie named Lorne Anderson a little playoff time, get him a little seasoned up for the future. And the Rangers played well. They dominated the first 2 periods. At the second intermission, they led the Blackhawks 6-2, and neither of the 2 Chicago goals were by Mosenko. He was still stuck at 28, a little short of his goal of 30. But then, 6 minutes into the third period, Gus Bodnar set up Mosenko with a real pretty pass from a face-off, and Mosenko's quick and low wrist shot found the back of the net at about 6 minutes 6:10 or so into the third period. Now, they still trailed 6-3, but Mosenko had goal number 29 for the year. The line stayed on the ice for the ensuing face-off, and Bodnar again won the draw and fed Mosenko down the right side, and he slipped past the Rangers defenseman at the blue line, and he snapped a quick shot on net. And this one also beat the rookie goalie. Yeah, so now it's 6-4. And Mosenko, he had his 30th goal. But even more amazingly, only 11 seconds had passed since his previous goal. Well, the line stayed on the ice, and back at center ice, Bodnar got the puck to the Hawks' left winger, George G., and he found a fast-moving Mosenko barreling into the Rangers' zone. And Mosenko deked to his left and then banged the puck past Anderson. He shoots, he scores! And amazingly, only 21 seconds had passed between his first and his third goals. Now, inspired by this performance, the Blackhawks rallied and actually won the game 7-6. Now, Bill Mosenko, he netted the 3 goals, but he had a little help from his friends along the way, and he couldn't have done it without Gus Bodnar winning those face-offs and George G. with the nice pass. 3 people needed to work together to make this incredible 3-goal outburst happen. In the Bible, the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 reminds us that though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves, and a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. As strong as we might think we are individually, our life and our faith are much easier and better with the help of others. God has built us with a need to be in relationship with others. It is not good for a man to be alone, God said in the book of Genesis. We are made to live and work and pray and cry and cheer with others. Family, of course, also friends, and our local church. All of these enrich and strengthen our lives and our faith, and we, in turn, help and strengthen and enrich them. And that's my prayer for you, that you will surround yourself with family and friends and a local church community, and that you will know the full and abundant life that God has made us to experience. Family, friends, and a local church community, our own hat trick. It might take us longer to create than Bill Mosenko's lightning-fast hat trick, but oh, how important it is for our spiritual, mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. For St. Patrick's Church, I'm Steve Page.